Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, gentlemen, and are you with me here today? Yes, we are live. Don's in the house. Don's in the house. Yo, the goat is in the house. All right. Yes, sir.
That's badass.
Yes.
That's badass. That's badass.
Red Dead Roman, ladies and gentlemen, Red Dead Roman in the house. Yo, let's go. Damn straight. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We're back on this very odd Thursday night. We usually don't stream on Thursday nights, but today's a bit of a different story, as you all know, or maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know what's happening right now, but I will be the first to tell you what exactly is happening. The Black Ops Season 2 of Black Ops, excuse me, I screwed that up. Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Season 2 rank play is officially upon us right here, right now. We have waited literally right here, like right now. 4 months for this game, and I am excited for it. 4 months for this game, ladies and gentlemen. We have waited so long for this to come out. You have no idea. You have no idea. It has been a long time coming. We have waited ever since season 2 has came out. Ever since not even season 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been waiting for Black Ops 7 rank play since October of 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, October of 2025. We have been waiting for a very hot minute. And now, yeah, it did. It took forever. It took forever, but we have made it. And you are with me as well. Be sure to hit the like button on the channel, especially if you're new here. You know what to do if you're doing that. We are officially live on Kick as well. Ladies and gentlemen, yep, we're officially live on YouTube. YouTube is our mother station. This is where we reside. This is our home base. This is where we like to be. And I must tell you, before we get into this, I must tell you that I did not, the Black Ops Season 7, Black Ops 7 Season 2. Yes, we are officially on Season 2 of Black Ops 7. We made it. Yes. And tonight we are not playing on the PS5. I have not purchased Black Ops 7 on the PS5 just yet. I plan on doing it this weekend. The main reason why I didn't get it is because I wanted to make sure, just if all else fails with the PlayStation for whatever reason, and it shouldn't, it should not, and it will not, but there's always that slight possibility that something would go wrong on the PlayStation. I want to make sure that everything is smooth sailing on the PC. So that's why we came back to the PC here tonight, and we're going to get it rolling and get it going. So yes, I ain't waiting anymore for this to get going. It is time. Let's get some music going. Let's fire it up. Man, oh man, we have officially stepped away. I can never get this music at the proper volumes. There we go. That's better. We have officially stepped away from Call of Duty Warzone. Warzone is gone. It's out of our hair. I am not thinking about it. The only time that I would ever play Warzone again on stream is if I had a dedicated group of people who wanted to play every time I was online, or there's a brand new big map. Other than that, I'm not playing Warzone ever again. I'm done with it. For a while. Now, I should say ever again. That's not true. I am done with it for a while. For a hot minute. Because rank play is going to take up the majority of our Call of Duty time. And I'm super stoked for it. And I'm not waiting anymore. Not waiting anymore. We are moving along. All right. So far, so good, though. When I did fire it up, it was working very nicely. Very nicely. Here we go. I don't have anything to say. I really don't. The grind is about to start right now. If I am going to say anything, the grind is starting. It really is. And we're about to get it on. Black Ops 7, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I am anxious to know how this is going to turn out. Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, we are trying our darndest to get to my goal, and it always has been my goal from the start, is to get this, meaning me, us, to Crimson. Crimson has been where I wanted to be, and every single time we played rank play, Crimson has always been my goal. Now, Iridescent was like my ultimate goal because that's pretty much top 250. But Crimson, if I can get to Crimson, I will be ecstatic. I'd be so happy, because what that does is it separates me from a very large group of individuals that claim to be great at this game. Well, you might be great at multiplayer, you might be great at Warzone, but in rank play, I feel like that's where the ultimate skill lies for people who play Call of Duty. Rank play. That's going to separate the men from the boys, in my opinion. And there it is. It's finally here. It's finally here, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is MrEqualizzer, and season 2 is officially here. And what does that mean? That means that rank play is back. It is back. We are ready to go. There it is. You see it on my screen. It is right here. And we are ready to get it started, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm not wasting any more time. The one thing I do want to see right here. Top 250 is always locked for the first, day or two, because we need to make sure that, because nobody's in top 250 yet. But once people start hitting top 250, that'll unlock. And then you'll start seeing a list of all the individuals that hit top 250. And you'll be able to see them right there. Now, again, this is PC. This is not PlayStation. PC is the one that we're going to jump into on Saturday. No way, bro, cry. Yeah. Yep. It's kind of, it's emotional. It's kind of, we've waited so long for this. We've waited so long for rank play to drop, and it is now officially here. You can't help but to get emotional and cry, because everything else sucks. Everything else is ass. Everything else is terrible. It is. Everything is terrible, except for rank play. Everything else is ass, in my opinion, and it isn't good enough. Not like rank play. It just isn't. There's something about rank play that separates the average player to the elite player. Separates the men from the boys. Separates the, who's good at the game, who's not good at the game. It puts you in a category that is like nothing else. This is the only mode, in my opinion, that keeps this game alive, is rank play, the CDL. The CDL and rank play is the only professional players that play Call of Duty is in the CDL. There is no pro Warzone player. Don't ever, 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 ever believe that bullshit. Let me get this out of my system before we jump into the most epic gameplays that you've ever seen in ranked. Don't ever tell, well, shouldn't say tell. Don't let anybody, well, yeah, do not let anybody tell you that there's such thing as a Warzone Pro. There is not. Regardless of what they say, how they sugarcoat it, it is a lie. It is not true. That's fake news. It's false information. Don't believe it. There is no league for Warzone. There's like 2 tournaments a year for Warzone. Yeah, there's little side tournaments here and there, but there's no league for it. So anytime anybody tells you that they're a pro Warzone or play like the pros in Warzone, that's a lie. There is no pro Warzone player ever, and I don't think there ever will be. Now, if somebody says, hey, I'm trying to be a CDL player and I'm trying to come up the ranks and I want to play for the CDL one day for whatever team decides I want to take me on, that's something to work for, to work towards. So when you say, yeah, I'm a pro CDL player, yeah, you're legit because you get paid like one, you play like one, and you know the game better than anybody else. You know the map rotations, you know the weapons, you know the attachments, you know the call outs, you know everything there is to know about this game. And it makes you a different player than anybody else. It separates you from a lot of other people. That's what rank play does. This is what makes you either mediocre at the game or makes you extremely good. So that's why I enjoy playing it. And this is what I've been waiting for so long, And I'm going to jump into the firing range once I create my loadout. Now, I am an AR player. And wow, they actually do they give you these green little, see those green little stars right there? What does that do? It's so weird. I don't know what that means. It's probably like a recommendation maybe. But yeah, okay. Yeah, that was kind of strange. Okay. Well, it's not strange, it's just it's different. No muzzle. I don't, well, there probably is a muzzle. Here's the barrel. Damage range, bullet. We're probably going to go for damage. See, I don't know. Probably want to do bullet velocity. I would say bullet velocity. No underbarrel. Probably not an extended mag. Definitely want a rear grip. Horizontal. See, we're looking for horizontal and recoil control. So yes, I'm gonna roll with this contraband grip. Is that how you say that? Contraband grip. Yes. No lasers are allowed. See, that's the other thing too, guys. The rank play separates. It keeps you away from a lot of players that are so used to using 8 attachments. You can't use that bullshit in rank play. You can only have very limited attachments, up to 5, and some attachments you can't even use. Like you can't even use a laser. There's specific other attachments that you can't use when it comes to your muzzle or barrel and all this other stuff, right? So that's another reason why I liked rank play so much. It's just a different type of game mode. It's like nothing else. Aim, walking, movement, speed. Yes. For the, what is this called? The Wander 3V stock. Yes, that's the stock that you want. That's the stock that you want. And then obviously we're going to go for the buffer spring because we want horizontal recoil and vertical recoil control. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, this is our build. Let's go to the firing range. Oh shit. Hang on. Uh-oh. Hold on. Settings. I gotta. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is great. This is great. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I am an AR player. Through and through. Through and through. Yes. We are ready to go. And I need to get loose though. And I'm taking these glasses off because I have to be able to focus. And right now, can't do it with these glasses on. I'm playing Warzone. I wear glasses the entire time. No problem whatsoever. No problem whatsoever. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. All right, let me go to my weapons here. Hang on. No. Hang on. Loadouts first. Gunsmith. See, you remember a multiplayer? You had multiple options for pistols, not in ranked. You just don't. You have one pistol. You're following CDL rules. You see that up there where it says rules active, Call of Duty League? That means you're following exactly how the league allows other players to play, and that's what makes you very limited on what attachments and what weapons you can use. You're literally following pros, and there's so many people out there that cannot sit here and only use 5 attachments with very limited access to other ammo or weapons or whatever else. So yeah, it throws people off. That's a lot of people don't like rank play because of that. They feel very limited. Oh, you can't even put any modifications on these. You can't put an optic? Wow, you can't do anything. That's great. I love that. That's wonderful. I love that. The least amount of attachments, the better. Because that requires you to actually have to aim and try with very limited help. Stun grenade, yes. Frag. I think I'll go with a Semtech. I think I'll use the Semtech on this one. Trophy system, yes. Ninja, fast hands. And we're probably going to want flak jacket. Or no, increase movement speed, jump, slide, and dive further. Faster recovery from sliding and diving combat special. Yes, lightweight. Lightweight, baby! Yeah, see, even your perks are limited. This is great, guys. I love this shit. This is awesome. Wild card. Yep. Not a lot going on here. Not a lot going on. You know, you got a lot of different skins too in this game. A lot of different skins. You can't even customize any. Well, you can. I might as well just go ahead and throw the gold on here, right? Until I unlock some additional camos in rank play. I think I'll just throw the gold. Yeah, we'll just throw the gold. Where's my peace sign? There it is. Okay. All right. Okay, we're good to go. Now, for my second choice, this is the second choice. Submachine gun. I am not a submachine gun player, so I'm not going to mess with this one right now. I might mess with it later on down the road. But the sniper. Oh, yes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to make sure that we snipe during search and destroy. So let's get this. Whoa, you can't have any attachments on this too? I did not know that. I had no idea. I didn't know, because Modern Warfare 2, at least you were able to throw some attachments on here. You can't even do that. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I love that shit, man. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. We want to probably do lightweight on this one too. Ninja for our... Yep, definitely want ninja. Mute field. Stealth device gives you the ninja ghost cold-blooded perks for duration. The duration extends on kills. I think I'd probably want to switch that out with trophy system. You can't use smoke. So we're going to go with a stun. Ladies and gentlemen, we are good to go. We are good to go. So team sizes, obviously 4. Maximum of 8 players. There's not a lobby full of like 50 players trying to kill each other. So it's a very small group of individuals, 4v4. And you have medium size to large size maps. Here's our maps. You have Den, Colossus, Blackheart, Scar, and Exposure. That's it. It's very limited in maps too, which is wonderful. So it's easy to figure these maps out. You pretty much figure them out, you know, fairly quickly. You have Hardpoint, Overload, and Search and Destroy. Overload, hold on, CDR rules. Bring the device to the enemy zones to sabotage them. Friendly fire enabled. So Control is what I'm used to. So I'm assuming that this used to be like Control, but they changed it. So it's called Overload now. Bring the device to the enemy zones to sabotage them. Friendly. So I don't think I've played this one. Have I? No, I have not. Search and Destroy, Hardpoint, and Overload. So Overload might be a new feature here. Is this? See, I don't know if this is brand new. It could be. It could be. Bring the device to the enemy zones and sabotage them. Friendly fire enabled. I'm not really sure what that means. 3 different maps for this. Okay. Let's look at the overview. So we're gonna Are you shitting me? Are you guys there? Wow. This fucking game kicked me from the network. This game kicked me from the network, guys. Wow. I can't believe that shit, man. Really? Why is it kicking me from the network? It literally kicked me from the network. Call of Duty. I thought this was fixed. We might... Count network. That's really, really odd to me. That should have never happened. Wow. Why? It kicked me from the network. Huh. And I really don't know why I did that. That's really strange. I already updated my BIOS. BIOS has been updated. So it should have never kicked me from the network. Interesting. Sorry, I'm speaking with my tech team. That's really concerning. I'm trying to figure out, like, we updated the BIOS. I'm trying to figure out if we needed to update our LAN drivers on my PC, because that might have something to do with it. Yeah, guys, I mean, it shouldn't be doing that. I updated my BIOS. It was supposed to have a LAN update. And this is all nerd talk. This is all nerd talk. It should have updated everything that needs to be updated. So for some reason, Call of Duty just decides it wants to connect me from the network for no reason. Something is preventing the game from staying connected to the network. All right, so we're gonna leave the firing range. No, I'm not. I wanted to try something else. Hang on. Change loadout. I mean, that makes me nervous, not gonna lie. Here it is again. There it is again. You see this? It kicked me from the fucking network. Why is it doing that? Hey, tech team, take a look at this. There's absolutely no reason. There's absolutely no reason why it should be doing that. Okay. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very unstable network right here. I'm starting to think it's my PC. So here's the thing. We updated. Let me turn some music on while I explain this. I've been having PC issues, and I thought it was fixed because Call of Duty was yelling at me a couple weeks ago to update your BIOS. So because you're running on a 1314 gen CPU and it's unstable, it's considered unstable, and you might lose, or you might have some instability, right? So the PC started crashing, and I thought, well, it's probably because I need to update my BIOS. So we updated the BIOS. And then I did a test run. Everything was running and working the way it was supposed to, right? So I thought that it was fixed. Thought it was good to go. And okay, so I updated the BIOS. Everything was working fine up until today, and then we started playing, and then all of a sudden it started doing it again. And my tech team, my engineer, just told me what the problem is. The error indicates a disruption between your device and the game servers, often caused by unstable internet, router issues, or platform specific glitches. To resolve it, immediately restart your router and device. Switch from Wi-Fi to a wired Ethernet connection, which I don't have any Wi-Fi. It's all connected via Ethernet. And check for any active server outages. Well, how do we know it was the game? See, the game crashes because there's no internet connection. And then when I look down on my internet, there was no internet there too either. So I'm starting to think it's fine. Yeah. Okay. I'm starting to think there's something else wrong with the PC. Yep. Something's wrong with the PC. It's causing me to not be able to stream or game, I should say. There's something wrong with the game. Do I have anything else installed that I can play? Now, again, this is just anytime I use the PC to game. I don't have anything else installed. Damn it. Yeah, I don't have anything else installed. That sucks. I uninstalled everything. So, what do we do? Well, there's two things that we can do. Never play Call of Duty on this PC again until I get it fixed. That's the first option. The second option is I end the live stream right now and we try to fix this issue right now because I'm starting to get real pissed off. It should not be disconnecting from the network. It should not be doing that. Which is very, very concerning to me. So I'm starting to think that it might have, because I mean, guys, we have literally tackled everything on this. I tried to look up, you know, all the different options you can pick as far as like turning this setting off, fixing this network, fixing that, restart the router, unplug shit, plug it back in. Everything that you could possibly think of, we have done. So I'm running out of options. The only other option that I think I might have to try is the Ethernet cable. The Ethernet cable that I have, we may have to switch it just to kind of rule that out, just to make sure that there's nothing wrong with the actual cable itself. So yeah. Yep, that's where we're at. Damn, I was so excited. And I don't have this on the PS5 yet. I just don't. I do not have it on the PS5. I'm going to get it this Saturday. It's something in the back of my mind was telling me something's going to go wrong. Something's going to go wrong. Something's going to break. Nothing's going to work the way it was supposed to. And here we are. Here we are. Of course it doesn't want to work. Of course it wasn't going to work. It's just my luck. You try to get ready to and prep yourself to do something, and then all of a sudden when you're ready to get it going, and then you finally get in, and then you think everything's working the way it's supposed to, and then bam, it's broke again. That happens all the damn time. I swear, cannot get a break. If it was on the PlayStation, I'd probably be fine. So it's one or two things. I could be, see, now I'm dropping frames on the OBS. Not enough to make a difference of anything. But it says I'm dropping frames now. So that's kind of weird. Shouldn't be dropping frames. Is this PC starting to take a shit on me already? There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, instead of me sitting here just kind of staring off into space trying to figure out what the hell to do next, I think I'm going to end this live stream and we're going to come back strong on Saturday. I think we're just going to have to go back and try to look at some other things. But come Saturday, I'll be on the PS5 anyway, so it doesn't matter. But it should not be, my network should not be crashing. It just shouldn't be crashing the way it does. And it only does that when I play Call of Duty on the PC. It only does that on the PC. I'm trying to wait and see if anything else crashes while we're talking here. So far, I mean, nothing's happening. But that doesn't mean it won't. So, but until Saturday, guys, hey, listen, I appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream right here, right now. No outro. We're not going to do any of that stuff. I'm just not in the mood. I'm just not. So, until Saturday, back to the drawing board. We're going to come back strong on Saturday, and we're going to go ahead and, Come back on Saturday, and then we'll be on the PS5, and everything should be working the way it's supposed to. It should. Fingers crossed. Until then, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. We'll see you on Saturday. Peace, guys.